Hey guys, this is Lighting Unlimited, or Vivid Neon on Roblox, and I have realized recently that a lot of people are running out of ideas, myself included, for games to make on Roblox. So I put this slideshow together to help you guys with that, sort of. So you'll need a calculator for this, so you can go and get that, pause it, or whatever. But let's get started. So what you're going to do first is analyze the market. So you're going to look through each game genre and choose all the games that have over 100,000 favorites. So under Roblox.com, you go to games, then select the genre that you want to compare and sort it by top favorites of all time. That's important. And click on the games and record the number of favorites down to equal to or above 100,000. So the total number of favorites, so what you will do is you'll add up all the games that have over 100,000 favorites. And so say I had 8 games with a collective value of 900,000 favorites. What I will then do is divide the collective value of favorites by how many games I had. So I would divide 900,000 by 8, which equals 112,500. Then I would divide 112,500 by 1,000, round the decimal to the 10th place, and so my example would come out to 112.5. And then divide that 112.5 by how many games you selected once again. So you do 112.5 divided by 8, and then the expansion value would equal 14.1. The expansion value is the sum of all of these numbers, or all these calculations. And so we are going to do the following genres in today's tutorial. We are going to go through adventure genre, sci-fi genre, sports genre, FPS, and town and city. And remember, a good expansion value is around 30. You probably want it to be higher though. So let's get started. So we will look into the adventure genre. There were approximately 1.75 million or 1,750,000 favorites over 11 different games in the adventure genre. And so using all the math that we did, that would come out to an expansion value of 14.5. And because we wanted it to be around 30, the adventure genre is not a good genre to look into for game building. So next we will look at the sci-fi genre. And at the time of this video, there were approximately 993,000 favorites over 3 different games, including Survive the End of Roblox by Amazement. And so doing all our math and stuff, the expansion value equations, that would end up with a expansion value of 44. And so that is a decently good genre to get into. Futuristic games, I have to say, if you make them futuristic enough, they're going to be a big deal. I suggest getting into that genre. Of course, numbers never lie, so we are going to look into the sports genre. Love Roblox Dodgeball, that is in the sports genre. And at the time of this video, there were 667,000 favorites over 3 different games. And those were Roblox Dodgeball, Roblox Derby 1, and the Wipeout Obby. And doing the method once again, we come out to an expansion value of 74. So why was this one so higher? So much higher? Because there were still 3 different games, 667,000 favorites. That's it. People love sports, especially males, obviously. But if you do a sports game right, it'll really hit off really well. I'm coming back to that later, actually. So now we will look at the FPS genre, including Call of Roblox at War. Roblox at War. I've never played that, by the way. But anyway, 1,200,000 favorites over 4 different games, including Nuketown, Battlefield, Paintball, and Call of Roblox at the time of this video. And so, doing our method, that would come down to a expansion value of 75. So, this is a ripe place for development. However, if you play each one of these games, the FPS games, you will realize that so much effort was put into them that I would recommend questioning if you want to do all the effort necessary. Because like I said, in the sports genre, if you do a game right, and doing it right in the FPS genre is putting a lot of work into it. You have to be a high-level scripter. Just be sure if you want to do it, but if you do it, you could easily reach the top 5 on the FPS genre. So, now that we are done with all that stuff, we will look at a chart. Never mind. Town and City. My bad. Town and City genre. This, true fact, this was the second game I played. Welcome to the town of Robloxia. The first one was Survive the Disasters by Furry Fox. By the way, not a good genre to get into. I looked at that and it was so bad I didn't include it. Okay, there are approximately 4 million total favorites in this genre, but that is over 19 different games. So, you could probably guess this is going to be pretty low, but the expansion value ended up coming out to 11. And that is because so many town and city games are already on there. You're probably not going to make it in a town and city game. I know of tons of great town and city games, but they aren't popular or favorited enough because there are so many town and city games already. So I would recommend, again, that's a lot of work for builder. If you don't know scripting, that's what you're naturally going to resort to. But that's a lot of work, and I would recommend thinking about that a lot before you decide to get into the town city genre. Okay, so now that we're done with all this stuff, we can finally look at the chart that I made. And the gray stuff is, gray stuff is the expansion value, and the beige is the recommended expansion value, which is 30. So you can see that Adventure is a little less than half of the recommended EV. Sci-Fi is over. It's relatively good, but not as good as sports or FPS. Now, I know I keep saying this, but remember, those look really good. The numbers look really good, but a lot of work was put into those games. So, Town of City, don't do Town and City. It's not a good idea. But yeah, so sci-fi, sports, and FPS genres, good genres to get into. And you can do this method by yourself. It's really easy to do. Of course, there's the Western genre, RPG, building, comedy. There's all those genres that you can go into to see if you want to do those. But, so this is all I have for today. Thank you very much for watching, and please subscribe to my channel for more Roblox tutorials and live streams. So thanks for watching. I really hope this helped you guys.